Tarsie friends, and welcome back to the Tarsie channel for more you, and a very happy Friday to you. You always know it's Friday when I've got it written across my chest. That's the hint. I was speaking to someone about these shirts just the other day. These are part of my K-pop merch, by the way, so if you want to twinsies with me, the link is in the description to my Redbubble store, and then every Friday we can fry you day together. I'm very excited for today. Well, excited but also ready to be in a very particular mood with this song. We are continuing with the Palette album, and that means Through the Night. So we're going to watch the music video today. So happy about that. And over on Patreon, we'll be watching one of the live performances. If you want to join me for that, the link to Patreon is also in the description. Pop on over anytime. We are wrapping up HEAERT's Bed and Breakfast over on Patreon as well, and that means we're going to be watching one of IU's dramas next. So now is a good time to come play on Patreon. It's always a good time to come play on Patreon, let's be honest. This song is one of IU's favorites. It is so beautiful and it's a whole mood, so I'm going to now lower my energy and we're going to get into Through the Night. Let's go. Gotcha.
그날의 반딧불을 당신은 좀 가까이 보낼게요. 사랑한다는 말 우리의 첫 입맞춤을 떠올려. 그럼 언제든 눈을 감고 가장 먼 곳으로 난 파도가 머물던 모래 위에 적힌 글씨처럼 그대가 멀리 사라져버릴 것 같아. 늘 그리워 여기 내 마음속에 모든 말을 다 꺼내어 줄 순 없지만 사랑한다는 말 어떻게 나에게 그대란 행운이 온 걸까. 지금 우리 함께 있다면 얼마나 좋을까요. 난 파도가 머물던 모래 위에 적힌 글씨처럼 그대가 멀리 사라져버릴 것 같아. 더 그리워
I'm very glad I wore my big headphones for that because the harmonies are just so beautiful. She's so lucky, we're so lucky that she is as gifted an actor as she is, that she can give us so much with a silent performance like that, and a song that is in so many ways very simple. I'm sure plenty of the live performances that we're going to watch will be just her and guitar, and it's also a song that is lovely and comforting a cappella. It doesn't have outrageous vocal gymnastics, it just tells you the story, and equally the music video isn't outrageous in its exposition of what's happening. It's IU doing that very special IU thing and having inner life, and all of those extreme close-ups that allow us to see that are very beautiful, and like I say, a good demonstration of how lucky we are and she is that she is such a gifted actor and can give us so much. The theme of that music video is very much about living in the past or remembering the past. It's a traditional house. She's recording on tape. It's not even a cassette, it's an old real tape, writing a letter, but the texture of the letter that she's using, it's not modern paper, it's the paper that you make by pressing the fibers together. Why can't I remember what it's called? I can't remember what it's called, but it's a traditional style paper rather than the type of paper we would use these days. She's writing with a fountain pen, which of course requires you to dip ink. That's a much older style pen. She's even dressed in a way that is reminiscent of a bygone era. It's all very much got the texture of a bygone time and holding on to things that once were, like the box where she pulls the stamp out of is full of things that she has clearly collected over time and is keeping them as keepsakes, as she's keeping the memory of this person as a keepsake. I don't know whether it was HEAERT's Bed and Breakfast or something else that I watched recently, but the person talked about this very particular mood, and there is a word for it that neither they could remember nor could I, but the mood is enjoying something so much that it actually makes you sad because you know it's going to end. That name in the sand and it's going to be washed away by the waves, it's very much that same mood. And her performance through the music video, which is surprisingly light, she's smiling a lot, she's taking pleasure in things, she's not sad and miserable. She's got a lightness to her, but it does have that tone of whatever that particular word is that I'll have to look up at some point, of being happy, but actually being so happy you're sad because at some point it's going to end. At some point the wave will wash it away. I've always found it a beautiful song, but I actually found that music video heightened it for me. The intimacy of it, the warmth of it, feeling so close to her because so many of the shots were really tight on her, I think went a really long way to helping you feel the song even more. It really embeds in you watching that music video. That was gorgeous. Really, really beautiful. And of course reminds me loads of Hotel de Luna. Firefly, red dress. It's hard not to see it. If you've watched Hotel de Luna, it's really hard not to see that. I look forward to the live performances. Obviously there are a few of these. I'm watching one of the special performances, of course, over on Patreon later today. And again, please do come join us there. And also a huge thank you to all of my wonderful Patreons. Without you, I wouldn't be able to keep making these videos. I'm so grateful to you and to your company and your insight and the wonderful discussions that we have both here and on Patreon about IU. It's the highlight of my week. I always love it. So thank you so much for your support and for being part of this community. A little invitation, by the way. As you can see, the wall behind me is completely blank. On Saturday the 3rd, starting at probably 8 AM Korean time, I'm going to be rebuilding my wall, including all the new IU pictures that I have. So IU will finally be on my wall. I have about sort of 50 or so pictures that need to go up there, so I will be live streaming all day, from dawn until dusk basically. So if you're around, pop on by on YouTube. I will be live streaming. You can come and go as you please because it'll be going all day long, but I'd love your company while I do that. And you can have a really good laugh at me when I fall off the ladder, because I am absolutely going to do that because it's me and I'm clumsy. Thank you so much for joining me for more IU. 감사합니다. and I will see you soon for more. 안녕!